As always, my name is Mitchell Heber. I am 25 years young. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm here to just share my smile with the world. So, hello, thank you all so much for following me and just being a part of my journey. It has been wonderful. And today I wanted to tune in with all of you and talk a little bit about depression. And mostly I'm going to give you a couple hacks today on just to get a stronger brain. And this is some things that are science or backed by science, and hopefully they can help either weave you off some of these antidepressants and stuff like that doctors prescribe us, and or just help you in general to live a healthier life. How many of you actually deal with depression or have been depressed in life before, or maybe even just sad, or I don't know, just angry, upset at one point? Because I do believe we've all been there. I've gone through periods in my life where life was not easy, and you kind of have that sense of maybe this being depressed for these reasons that whatever you have going on in your life. So I want you to understand that there are some serious cases of depression, and I don't want to bash on pharmaceuticals or doctors for that matter, because if you do have any type of serious case of depression, I do believe you should see a doctor or someone who can help you in that area of life. However, I do believe that there are ways you can go to prevent depression and to just increase the mentality of your brain and create a stronger brain for yourself, because it's really about changing your body from the inside out. And some of this information that I got today is from this guy named Dave Asprey. He's got a blog and a supplemental company called Bulletproof, which is pretty cool. They kind of focus around the ketogenic diet for any of you out there who are familiar with that. But again, I just want to help you into this discovery to maybe help depression if you have depression, or suffer any form of anxiety or something like that. So again, I'd be curious if any of you can relate to this, if you've ever been depressed or have been sad or had some form of anxiety before, because I have been there myself. And a lot of these times, this depression can come from weight loss or weight gain, different mood swings, stuff like that, your feelings of just maybe you're not feeling worthy of yourself or something like that. So there's all these different forms of things that can cause depression in someone's life. So it's interesting because we all have our own different form of how it actually happens. And yeah, I do believe that actually most doctor visits today are actually due to depression, which is kind of interesting to learn that, because more people are getting depressed each day, and more people going to the doctor because of it. And I talk about Eastern medicine more so than Western medicine, because I focus on more prevention. So doctors can only prescribe drugs and surgery. So when they do prescribe you or diagnose you with a form of depression, they'll prescribe you antidepressants or something like that. And I do believe that there's a little bit of a placebo effect due to some of these prescriptions that they give us. And that's for you to say, but there's a little bit of research done on it out there. But one thing we do know is that your serotonin levels in your brain cannot actually be measured. So that's interesting, because I think this is some of the forms of why we actually study and have depression in the first place. So it is important to understand this. And another study that was kind of taking place is an understanding of why depression starts, and some of it they do believe comes from inflammation. And if you know anything about inflammation, inflammation is the root to disease. So I'm going to talk a little bit about alkaline and acidity here, but there's a difference, and inflammation can actually slow down brain growth, which is something that you do need, because we're continuing to our body has all these cells, and you want to continue to grow those brain cells so you can live a healthier life. So alkaline, or I guess inflammation, again, is the root of disease, and can be caused from acidity in our lives, and or oxidation. So if you know anything about oxidation, it's the basically rusting of your body. And the same concept, if you cut open an apple, it starts to turn brown because there's oxidation in the air and free radicals and everything. The other thing to understand here is antioxidants. So we need antioxidants to fight and combat the acidity in our lives or the oxidation. So some of these hacks that I'm going to share with you today, I got 5 of them for you, will help you to just increase the strength of your brain so you can fight off, inflammation and or depression and all these things. And again, these are some things that hopefully can help you either like weave off your depression medications or, again, just to strengthen your brain. And again, if you do deal with some major cases of depression, I do highly suggest go see a physician or a doctor. And, I strongly support basically getting people, off these medications that I do believe don't necessarily serve you, because there are some side effects to taking antidepressants, and, you can deal with stomach problems or, there's other things that come along with it. I believe anxiety is another one. So there are a few symptoms or side effects from taking these. So the 5 hacks that I'm going to share with you today, sorry, I've been kind of rambling a lot about all this, but I do believe depression is a problem, and it's something that we do need to take care of today. And it's simple as even just like asking someone, like, are you okay? And finding that out, like making sure that they're actually okay, because these signs aren't always easy to tell on someone. So these 5 hacks, again, are going to really help, move you forward and strengthen your brain to, just live a better life and, maybe not be as depressed, because it does come upon all of us. So the first one here is going to be actually just meditation and mindfulness. And I do believe that this is extremely powerful for anyone to do in their life, because it gives you a sense of like just being in the moment and, kind of just being aware and observing your thoughts and how you're actually feeling. Obviously, if you're not feeling good, you might be in that realm of depression. So you want to up that state or your energy by, thinking, feeding your mind positivity, and being mindful of, what you're actually feeding yourself. The energy is real. What you're putting, whatever you're bringing into your body is also being put out. So it's just like a cycle of, energy, positivity, negativity, and whatever you're feeding your brain the most is what you're going to, get back in return. So the second tip for you here is getting outside more. Getting outside is going to be great for you. Sunlight can actually help increase the dopamine levels in your brain, and grounding especially is very important. So that's something that can as well help reduce inflammation, which is something that I just mentioned. You want to decrease inflammation because you do not want to get sick. The third one for you here is just going to be simple exercise. So exercising every single day is also going to be very important. Help increase your energy, making you feel good. If you're trying to lose weight, you can lose weight, and or gain muscle if you're looking to gain muscle as well. So the fourth one I'm going to have for you is your nutrition and or whatever you're supplementing with. And I'll add water with nutrition, because I talked about antioxidants. If you can get antioxidants from your water, more power to you, because I do believe we are water. That is the number one most important component of our body. So that is something that you should definitely look into more, so you're not drinking dead water or acidic water for that matter. But that also ties in with just nutrition in general. So obviously eating as many alkaline foods as possible, something that is charged with energy that can help combat that acidity in our lives and or oxidation for that matter. So that's the fourth one for you. And the fifth one is going to be oxidative stress. Like I mentioned, you want to reduce oxidative stress in the body as much as possible, because we all are aging. We're all getting older and more acidic as we age. So you want to reduce oxidation by these simple things of like meditation and getting outside, grounding, changing your water and changing your diet, so you're getting those nutrients that your body needs and those antioxidants to fight and combat all the acidity in our lives. So with all that said, those are kind of those 5 hacks that I have for you today that tie into just living a better life, and they are science-based, that can help you strengthen your brain and maybe fight depression for that matter. So very important to understand this, because depression is a huge thing today, and it's something that I see a lot of, unfortunately, and I want to help people reduce oxidative stress in their life and depression. If we can eliminate depression, seeing more people happy and smiling, like I always say, is just something that I would love to see. So with all that said, hopefully you guys got a little bit of value out of this today. If you did, let me know. I'd be curious. And As always, I love you. Keep smiling. God bless and have a beautiful, blessed day. We will see you all very soon.